Hello all, I'm just filming outside at the moment on this very miserable day. It's cold, wet, windy, and I suppose I'm filming out here because I've just come back from Zambia, where it's a bit of a sketchy sort of film, but I've just completed a water well, a project just to bring water for the local community. So I thought at the time it would be quite nice to do a little video about it. So without further ado, from wet Wales, and it was 39 degrees when I left, here's a little video of what I've been doing out there, and apologies for the filming, and it's because I didn't really sort of plan to make a YouTube video about it, so it is a bit jumpy all over the place, and but it'll give you an idea of what I did. Thanks, Ed. Good morning, it's about 6 AM. I had a tough old journey. The first vehicle I was in broke down from Lusaka, so I managed to get another video. So this is the borehole I've drilled, or I obviously had some help with it, but today is a big day because we're going to finish it off. We're going to put a solar pump in, and that building there is going to be the stand for the tank. So that's the plan, and over there's a tiny little vehicle. I'll see if I can zoom in, which I came all the way from Lusaka in, so we're right in the bush here. But hopefully later on I'll get a phone call, and I'm going to meet the people and then bring them down to have a look at the bore that we've drilled, and fit all the pump. It's going to be a solar pump, and hopefully by the end of the day we'll have running water, nice clean drinking water, because this community's really suffered this year. It's been one of the worst droughts on record, so hopefully this is going to make a big difference. Okay, start.
Yeah, this is how they started it. After one pipe, they get a shovel. They got soil from there, they put it here. This is the first soil. This is the first pipe.
Oh, this is the first pipe?
Yeah, that's the first pipe. Then again, the second pipe, they got the shovel and put the soil here.
Now a bit
white brown. Yeah, this is the second shovel.
Third. This is
the third shovel. Yeah, this is when the water started coming out.
The third one.
Yeah, third one.
Yeah. This was 15 meters.
Yeah, about 15 meters. This is the fourth shovel. The water was coming, but it was not clean. This is the fifth shovel.
25 meters.
25 meters. At least here the water was coming out. It was a bit clean. Here,
30 meters.
30 meters shovel. Here the water was clean. This is the number 7.
35 meters.
Yeah. The water was clean and it was coming out Maningi 8, 9 up to the 10, but when they reached here at the 8th pipe, they tried to flush the water, and they failed to finish. Then they continued up to 10 Shabwe.
Oh. So you've got
Up to 50 meters.
30 meters of water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
30 meters of water.
God, it's
Yeah.
a good supply, eh?
Yes.
Now I have a question. What about if when they reach to 10 pipe, the 10th pipe?
Yeah, 10 pipe.
You don't want, you don't to look for emerald or
God.
or gold. Eh?
No,
I need the emerald.
no, because there was no aim of looking for those.
Our aim was to have some water.
Yeah,
Only water.
Yeah, even if we find the emerald, you can just ignore it. Because what we are interested is water only.
When you find the emerald, please send it to me. I know where to take it. Let us look at the floor.
Good morning, Zambia. It's 5 a.m. and we're going to start work on the pump now. So very late last night, we got all the bits we need. We got the submersible. You can see it's very early in the morning, so I'm not really speaking properly. There's the water tank, and over here is where the actual well that was drilled is, and that building, let me get a bit closer, it's still a bit dark. I don't know, can you see the moon up there? And then the sun's going to be rising there in a minute. So let's have a look what we got here. So we've built this structure here, which is going to hold that big 5,000 litre tank. And then the actual well is over here, so we're preparing for the well now. And in this box we got the pump and the pump controller and all the pipe fittings, cable, pipe, etc. So I'll continue our posting as we progress. Okay, just checking the depth of the well now. We're just about to find out this is marking the depth of the well. So when you pull it out again, we'll know the. Here comes our tanks. Okay, stop, stop.
Where are you?
This is a cable that's just come out of the well. So we've measured the depth of the well and how much water there is. So we've gone down to 50 metre in depth, and it's actually got 35 metres of water in there. So we've got a good water supply. And I'll just take this opportunity to I've been doing this project, this well project for a community here which is really struggling. So, but I have had a help. I've had some generous donations, and I'll just take this second here just to say a massive thank you to some of the donations that especially come from the UK. And I'm going to name just a couple of names. I had a very generous donation from Wayne O'Shea and Simon James and a number of other people, and there was a Facebook set by one of my sister's friends, Laura, I forget her surname, Weatherston I think it was, and they managed to raise some funds for this project as well. So it's been extremely generous, very, very grateful, and it's going to help a huge number of people. So we've got that 5,000 litre tank that's going to sit on top of this structure we've made here, and you can see here it's very dry and arid, so it's going to really transform the area, and perhaps in a year's time I'll come back and we'll see a massive difference then. Steady, steady. Okay, stop. Turn this way. Yeah.
This way.
Yeah. Turn again. Maningi again. Okay, pump is about to go in now.
Along the cable. No plastic. So you'll never see the pump again.
Goodbye.
Goodbye to the pump.
Do good job, please. Work for me now. And the pump's going down about 42 meters, is it?
Yes, 42 meters. It's in the water now.
Just hit the water then. At about 15 meters. So we got about 35 meters of water, so we're going to go probably down 30 meters. Well seal arriving. In a typical African fashion, we're already 2 days late, but the frame was damaged in transit, so it's been returned now to do some welding, so we've got that to do. But while that's away, we're just going to flush the water system and dig the posts here for where the solar panels are going to go. So excuse any wind noise. It's very windy here, it's quite exposed, so you can see what's going on there. And let me see if I can zoom in. There's the frame for the solar panels. Here it is, the first bit of water that's going to be coming through this tap. We can follow it all the way. It's a bit of maintenance. Basically we're just flushing the system now. So there's the electric and there's the pipe. And the solar panels are over there. They're going to be mounted just near the house. They're putting them near the house because they're concerned for the security of them, you know, that they don't go missing. So and here's the borehole. And you can see the water's just running out at the minute. We're just sort of flushing it out at the minute. So everything's gone really well. It's going to make a big difference to the community, this is. It's already taking advantage of the water. Perhaps I'll give it to the cattle or something like that. Once again, a huge thank you to everybody who's helped do this project and donate. It's been a massive, massive help to this. You won't believe it. We're probably going to be helping at least 150 to 200 people with this. So we're just going to wait for the frame to return from being welded, and then we're going to mount the solar. And here we have it, running water. First time to drink fresh water straight from the well. I thought I'll just take this opportunity while it's nice and quiet and I got a moment to myself just to quickly run through exactly what's happened here. So initially we had that borehole which was sunk right here. It's completely disguised now, it's underneath this soil. So there's we've buried it, so you know, out of sight, out of temptation, nobody can tamper with it at all. And that's, if we go along towards the tank, it's there's two pipes under the ground here where I'm walking at the moment, and they're feeding the big water tank. It's a big 5,000 litre water tank, so a good level of water for everyone to use. And already this morning the cattle have been drinking as well, and it's been really utilised quite a lot at the moment. So this is our outlet pipe that comes from the bottom of the tank, and then this one here is our inlet pipe which goes all the way to the top and it's fed there. So this is the structure I got the community to build before I arrived. So that's a very, very simple brick stand. Hopefully it's plenty strong enough, because my calculations is 5,000 litres is equal to about 5 tons, so it's carrying a lot of weight. So we'll keep our fingers crossed there, but it all looks sturdy. So if we work our way back again, over there in the distance is the solar panels. So from here where the pump is, we've got the pipe running all the way along here. I hope the wind noise isn't affecting the recording. Then we've got an outlet here, and fresh, clean drinking water for the first time, well, in history really, in this community. Absolutely, and it's really nice and cool. And then I'll see if I can raise the camera up so you can see right up there is the solar panels that are running the submersible pump, and these are the pipes that come all the way from the pump. By the way, the pump is the borehole was drilled at 50 meters, so the pump is sitting at about 45 meters, and this is the little control panel. So to pump water in, it's a simple matter of there's a little switch under here, just flick that on, and it's pumping water. That's simple. And then we've sunk that in concrete, the stand, and the panels are locked in place as well, just for, I can't imagine anything would happen, but additional security, you know, just to make sure that everything's okay. So just a final big thank you to everyone that's helped. You know, I may have managed it on my own, but I'm sort of talking donation-wise. You know, it had a lot of help from quite a lot of people, and if I haven't personally mentioned anyone on this video, you know you're very, very much appreciated, and it's done an absolutely wonderful job, and you know, I can't emphasize it enough. You know, it's thousands of miles from where we live in Britain, and it's doing a huge thing. It's the first time in the history of this particular area they've had this facility of just clean drinking water without any concerns at all. So a final thank you very much and goodbye, and hopefully I'll try to do another project like this in the future. But it's been hard work. There's been quite a few obstacles, but we got there in the end. So once again, thank you very much, and we'll see you in a video in the near future. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to J&B. They're the ones who supplied us with more or less everything we need. They're a firm in Lusaka, and they get the solar control panel, which obviously is a control panel for the solar and the pump, and there's a solar panel, and they also provided us with the pump and the tank over there in the distance, and more or less all the plumbing as well. So if require any submersible pumps or anything like that, they're the only firm I've dealt with, and they seemed okay. So it's one recommendation from myself. That's JNB in Lusaka, Zambia. This is the existing well. It's dirty brown water. The cows come here trying to drink, and sometimes they even urinate and it goes inside the well. I'll show you the colour of the water that's coming out. This is what people have been drinking. Oh, it's okay, I think. Okay, this is Paris. He's just going to explain about this borehole that was installed in 2005.
Yeah, so this is the borehole we laid on some years back. So after the breakdown of the borehole, we started getting water from that shallow well we saw there at first. It is contaminated. So this is the first borehole we had at this area. So
why isn't it working?
Yeah, some pipes were worn out, were eaten up. So we removed all the pipes, and they are kept there at the chairman for this borehole, this house. So this one we won't use it anymore because it is worn out now. There's nothing.
Okay.
You can see the fencing we did. Now some people took out some poles we planted. We planted to build to protect it.
Okay.
So it can't work anymore.
It can't be repaired, can it?
It can't be repaired because somebody inside pushed in a big stick. A big stick inside it.
Oh,
so there's no option.
Oh, it's a shame. So it could have been used for maybe even for cattle or something like that, or for watering vegetables, yes. And
yeah,
so it can't be repaired.
It can't be repaired.
Well, when did it stop working?
Some 5 years ago.
5 years ago?
5 years ago.
So it only operated from 2005 to 2014?
14.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Even this tree you are seeing, it was not there. It was not there when it stopped working.
Oh, so it's grown since it stopped working?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was not here. Sure. So, but now we are only happy that we have safe and clean water.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
So,
we were given by the British people. So we thank you, all those who contributed to help us. Sure.
oh, thank you very much for explaining that to us. And
Yeah.
so you can see since at least 2014, there's been no safe drinking water here.
You know, there was
No.
no safe drinking water.
Oh no.
So starting from, so me here, I've got now, this is the second day to have safe, clean water. You can see I've washed and I am not thirsty.
Oh, excellent,
Yeah.
excellent. Oh, thank you very much for explaining that to us.
Thanks.